right, so let's talk about the difficult question. You said a lot of people will ask you, well, do I even need a lawyer? I mean, without being self-serving, like honestly, do people really need a lawyer for a DUI case, or can they handle it themselves, or can they just get a public defender?
Well, the reason that you don't want to get a public defender if you can afford an attorney is a private attorney is that in California we have two separate actions going on. One with the courts and one with the DMV. And the DMV is trying to suspend your license. You get a public defender, they don't deal with DMV. All they'll know to do is tell you, hey, you got to contact DMV. And usually by the time you go to court and get your public defender, it's too late. So you want to consult with a private attorney right away and figure out what all your rights are, and that will help you in talking to that attorney and making your decisions and knowing what all the decisions are that you need to make.
Okay.
A lot goes into this, and so talking with a lawyer for somewhere between a half hour to an hour and a half to really go over everything you need to know is critical in a DUI case.
Yeah, tell me some of the things that you know as an attorney, because you know the tactics that a client wouldn't know. Like, what are the warning signs when they're talking to different attorneys that tell them, something's not right here. I don't know if I should hire this person.
Well, here's your first warning sign, and I'm stealing this one from a number of very good DUI lawyers who have been saying it more and more as the years have gone on, and that's that good lawyers aren't cheap, and cheap lawyers aren't good. And what you need to watch out for is a lawyer who's charging a basement price. Anybody who's charging, anywhere from $2,000 or less, or $2,500 or less, because the problem there is that they are signing up for defending your rights in court and in DMV, and yet for that amount of money, there's no way that they can do a proper job on your case and do all the looking into the investigation, the conferencing, everything that needs to be done cannot be done properly for that price. Anybody charging that price is probably pleading every single one of their clients or almost every one of their clients guilty.
Okay.
They're not putting in DMV hearings. They're not doing it right. So you really, really got to look at price.
And how much work is involved in like adequately defending someone? Like, how many hours, and can you describe it?
Well, every case is different. Sometimes we get a fairly quick result, but in order to get that, if it's going to be a good quick result, you've got to have someone who really knows what they're doing. He or she has to be very experienced. Sometimes we go to court, and this is rare, but we may go to court the very first time and see that they've missed something critical, where the charges could have or should have been much worse than they actually are. And that's where a determination needs to be made by that experienced attorney, informing you and letting you make that choice. Should we finish this quick or not? Now, that happens on the rare occasion, but you need an experienced attorney for that. What typically happens is we spend many months fighting a DUI case before it's determined whether or not we're going to go to a jury trial on the case. And a lot of counties will run suppression motions to see if they properly, arrested you after pulling you over and evaluating you after talking to you, observing you, and putting you through field sobriety tests. So
Okay.
when we're looking at hours, there's no specific number that I put on it, but when it comes to all the investigation we do, the reviewing the records, the getting video, reviewing video when it exists, getting blood tests and blood retested, talking with forensic toxicologists, our blood experts, in some cases having our private detectives or investigators go out and view the scene with us, have them talk to witnesses, reviewing, and us talking to witnesses. It's countless hours, and sometimes a case can be hundreds of hours.
Oh, okay.
Which is one of the reasons why I don't bill hourly, because it can be very expensive for the client.
Got it.